Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Scott. As you know, I've put together a few different things in reference to Groove, or you may not know. But in any case, the purpose of me doing this is sharing a tool that has become extremely advantageous for me starting my own business at home. Uh, it has allowed me to build web pages, and God knows I was no good at it, nor had I ever done it prior to this. So there's a bit of a learning curve, I will be honest. But it's also put together some tools that I didn't have access to or was searching for when I first got started. You know, when you first get started in like affiliate marketing or email marketing or trying to do something and trying to tie all those pieces together, you start to realize there's so many different services that you have access to uh, that could be very, very expensive, or some of them not so expensive, but there are other issues with them, not quite as robust, or whatever the case may be. So the purpose of me doing this is to actually help people that are just getting started, that are kind of going spinning their wheels and going, what do I do next? What's going to help me? I want to help whoever I can, wherever I can. So if you have questions or anything, leave comments below. I'll check them periodically and try to respond as best of my ability. And I'll share from my experience because there's nothing else I can do. So I hope that helps. And if you like what you see here, please like it and share it. If you are like it so much you want to be notified of the next things that come out, I promise I'll try not to stumble as much next time or this time or anytime. So let's get started. So one of the advantages of Groove is that either as a free member or an upgraded lifetime member, which is what I am, um, you have the ability to access the Groove affiliate program. Now, all the affiliate program is Groove will pay you if somebody signs up and goes on to, uh, let's say they upgrade to the lifetime deal, which is ending in February of 2022, probably around the Valentine's Day, I think. So if that ends, it's going to go to a monthly subscription. And anybody you refer that wants to take advantage of the monthly subscription, you would get paid on that recurring basis. So as a free member, you would get 20% of whatever they spend. As an upgraded member, you actually get 40%. Now, all of that is great, and it's almost like frosting on a cake. It's great to add it there, but really, cake's pretty good by itself. So what I mean by that is I like Groove so much that I share it with everybody I know, all of my customers. I refer them to Groove. It's easier to share things like create a web page and then have it shared to them inside of Groove funnels. You can literally just have them download it or click a link when they have Groove open, and it'll automatically upload for them. It's fantastic, actually. So the Groove affiliate program is essentially just telling your friends or people you do business with, just anybody that, you know, you need this, try it. Oh my God, if you're paying somebody to design your webs, host your websites, make sure there are things added in for new products or whatever it may be, or you got to pay somebody for a checkout page or whatever the case is, all that can end now. You could actually do that internally, whether it's for yourself or have somebody do it for you, or you can actually go to someplace like Fiverr and these people can put the stuff together quickly for you and just share it to you, and that you can just download it as a premium member. So anyway, um, this is, in my mind, this is almost like telling somebody about a steakhouse. This steakhouse is so amazing. It has, the best steaks, the best filet I've ever had. It was soft, it was juicy, it melted in my mouth, that kind of stuff. And, this, the advantage here is that this can either save or make people money, save or help people utilize their time better. So anyway, enough of that. The second thing that I want to talk about is because I actually put together a review site for something called Kibo Eclipse. Now the pre-launch is right now. I did this yesterday because a little behind the 8 ball, admittedly. I have customers that I have to contend with, or not contend with so much as actually cater to, prior to being able to do everything I need to do from an affiliate standpoint. As much as I love affiliate marketing, my customers have to come first because they're the ones that pay the bills. They keep my family fed. I have 4 kids. It's something that's absolutely necessary. Now, if we go into the dashboard here, as you can see, I'm sharing my screen. You have the quick links for group pages, group funnels, and you could actually come over here to the G and you see all of these different apps that come in. There's technically 17 different functions and apps that actually are included with this. And as a free member, you get access to most of it. Now it's limited access, but you still get access. You can host a website for free. You can use your own domain name. All you have to do is buy the domain and bring it over. And so essentially you're just redirecting a few things. You type in a couple of words and you're done. And technically you're not even typing, you're copying and pasting. So it's pretty easy. It's very easily, or it's laid out very well. The things that I love, Groove funnels are things that I use, I should say. Groove pages and Groove funnels. GrooveCM because it's part of the affiliate program or has an affiliate section in it where I can have my bonuses actually sent out directly to my customers after they've purchased something. So it's just, it's something that you have to set up. It's not that hard. It's like, click this, upload this, that kind of stuff, or put this link in, or a download link and that kind of thing. Groove Mail, this has saved me so much money. I'm spending almost $300 a month between my email stuff and my ability to make funnels. So that alone was worth the price that I paid for this, which was a couple $1,000s. I believe it was just under $2,000 when I did it. I think it's like 1997 now or something like that, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure it'll show you in the thing. Groove Members, not something I use, but maybe one day. It's essentially like a membership site. So if I had content that I wanted to share with people, that content would actually be, you could actually upload that content like articles or helpful situations or FAQs or whatever it might be. And people pay a membership to be able to be a part of your site and access those materials that are that content that you're providing. So again, a membership site. So very simply put. Groove Video, it's basically a hosting platform for video. Groove Blog, I use this for a blog. My blog, I couldn't think of a name, so the domain I came up with was groovyguy.com. It's kind of funny, but this allows you to build subdomains as well as pages and so on and so forth. And what I mean by a subdomain is you can literally create like HTTP : or : blog.groovyguy.com, that kind of thing. And it gives you more access to, you can actually put certain functions into different places and be able to redirect your navigation the way you want to, without interfering or making your page look all cluttered and things like that. I use GrooveCart because, well, okay, so my GrooveCart store is actually something called dadswaytorthehighway.com. And I'm a little bit of a lack of a filter kind of guy. I say what's on my mind because I'm getting older and it just makes it easier to communicate most of the time. Sometimes those words come out sarcastically, or most people, my mom used to call me fresh, I guess would be a good way to put it. But for the most part, I'm a bit of an asshole. So as much fun as it can be, I live in upstate New York. We call it ball busting, and we tease each other and we torment each other actually verbally. And it's kind of fun. So, and I get as well as I give, so it's really not that bad of a thing. GrooveWebinar, I do not use that as of yet, but soon I will be. As you're seeing this, I'm actually recording this on Zoom. So GrooveWebinar is going to replace that as soon as I figure it out. I really haven't had time to spend with it yet, and it's relatively new release. So there are more aspects of it coming out. And when I say more aspects, there are things you can do within GrooveWebinar. And some of the, like, you'll be able to do lives and different types of recording aspects that like Zoom can give you, or GoToWebinar, or any of those other big names. So it's going to be a very useful tool, especially with everybody working remotely nowadays. Having remote meetings is something that has been very difficult for somebody like me, because I was an on-the-road salesperson, where I would go into large corporations as a major account executive and go in and identify challenges that they had, and be able to leverage the technology investments that they've already made, and be able to put that together with something, or build a solution around those things to help them leverage those investments for the better outcome of the company's goals, functionality, whether or not they wanted to, I don't know, digitize all of their files, or incorporate a new software as a service, or a platform as a service, and be able to incorporate all of what they're doing now and access all of the old information and have it transition and work as one with the new information. So it's a lot of boring stuff, but mostly it was technology and bringing the right people to the table at the right time and listening. So yeah, a webinar of doing stuff remotely over a webinar, it's harder to listen to somebody and read their body language when you're going through a questioning phase, doing a needs assessment as an example. But enough of that. Let's go into Groove Pages. So you can see I've done a few things, and I've got things like this. This one is a what do you call it? It's like a lead page. You give away something to get something. So in this case, it's a drop shipping book, or a book about drop shipping, and some of the pros and cons and other things. And I give that away free, to be able to market to those people in the future, because they've seen some sort of value in what I'm doing. On YouTube, you might have seen my GrooveFunnels review. Not sure if you have or if you haven't, but if you have, great, please like it. If you haven't, go take a look. It's not great by any means, but it's not horrible either. So this is what I did yesterday. This is the Kibo Eclipse, and I wanted to show you a few things in here. This is one of my favorite parts, and I might be able to do this from time to time in the future and come up with a few other things. So one aspect of my current business is I build conversation bots. So this is my little bot, Groovy Guy, and it's logo for groovyguy.com. So I'm just kind of trying to work the branding aspect of it, because again, that's part of one of my businesses as well. So one of the services that we actually offer. And when we get into this, we're going to start looking at some of the easy stuff. You can see this is mostly built with blocks, and you have some pre-done things for you. So under blocks, you've got like all these different options. You can even throw in countdown timers, which for this might be a really good thing, because on February 4th, the Kibo Eclipse actually ends. So, putting that in there might help people understand the necessity, or create an urgency that they may not see as they're reading through this. So as you're going down through, you can see the various things. Now, this is a button. So if we click on the button, you can see over here, there's different configurations. Now down here is the link to the URL code, which is my affiliate link. And that brings them to a page that actually, where they can watch a short video by Steve Clayton. And in that video, he describes what's in a free book that they're providing. And the free book is 3 steps to whatever it is, building business or something. I didn't watch it. I didn't read it. So please forgive me. I'm just trying to go through this groove part right now. But nonetheless, you get that. You're surrendering an email address if you're interested in what they're offering, because the course is like Keyboard Clips. It's about, e-commerce and drop shipping. So as we go down through, you can see I've been able to incorporate some pictures that I had from their bios. So you've got Aiden and Steve. And then just so that you know, I was introduced to them a long time ago and it was a lot of fun, but that has nothing to do with this. But as you start to get into doing business at home, if you're interested in affiliate marketing or online marketing at all, you're going to start to see that there are a lot of people that just want to help other people. And they're doing that because it helps them too. Now, I know it seems a little selfish, but it's not really so much selfish. It's just how karma works, I guess. I don't know. You do something good, good stuff happens. So nonetheless, as you can see, it's fairly long. This is actually a template. The template I was able to pick without much of an effort. I probably should have put more spacing here for the free ebook and video, but you start to go through and you see these different things. Now, I said that people get to know each other and things like that. Here's one of the prime examples. So this guy, Paul Murphy's an absolutely amazing guy, and he gave me the opportunity to actually offer his program, the 24-hour ranking system, as my bonus, which is actually quite generous of him, because it really doesn't make him any money because he's giving it away for free. And so am I. So, but what it does do is it helps so many people. My videos get ranked in the first 24 hours. My videos are usually ranked within the top 3. And I don't have a lot of them, but the ones that I do have that actually have me on them or have me talking through them are always ranked high. Some of my physical product stuff is not all of it in the beginning was actually ranking. So here we are now, and he has helped me so much. So anyway, but you can see these containers have these different things. One of the things that I struggled with, just so you know, was spacing. These little things, you have to figure out what each one is for. So it's kind of a different situation, if you will. But so you can control your text, the size of the text, whether it's centered. Most of this is the stuff you would use in like Microsoft Word. So it's not really that bad. Background, so you can change the colors, you can add an image. If you change the color, you can actually come down here and put in a code for the RGBA, and you can use that code throughout the entire thing. If you're like, each of my buttons on this page, for example, are all a very specific color, and I copied the code from each button to make sure the background matched, as well as a few other points. Like this blue here is that color I'm talking about. I used it for some bullet points as well. So for right now, I guess that's all I've got to say about Groove, but I just wanted to get into this a little bit and show you how long this really is. And if I wasn't such a slow typer, it probably wouldn't have taken me nearly as long, but it did take me several hours yesterday to do this, to give you an idea of how slow a typist I am. But again, if you like this, please like it. Please share it with anybody you think it would be beneficial to. I'm not asking you to just randomly share it. If you want to, go ahead, because it helps Facebook ratings, but obviously not necessary. But if you really think that Groove might be able to help somebody, or you know somebody that's looking at websites and they're going, are looking for somebody to host their websites, and they're going, why is everybody so expensive? Why are they charging me $500 a month to manage my website? My website's 4 pages long, and things like that. You know, they're not adding content every month, or they want to start a blog and combine it with their website, or they want to combine it or get an e-store up and running. These things can all be done on Groove. The e-store can be combined with the website, and you have a checkout page right there. You can apply to use GroovePage or use your own payment processor if you want. But GroovePay is an amazing one with the lowest rates in the industry and the best customer service, in my opinion. So maybe, maybe not, but um, from my experiences so far, they do have incredible customer service. But nonetheless, groove.cm, it's absolutely amazing. If you want to sign up for it, my link is below in the description. It is a shortened link just for this purpose, but please let me know what you think in the comments. And if you have questions again or need any help because you're just getting started, uh, let's see if we can, help each other out. I'll try to answer whatever questions I can. And if I can't, I could probably lead you to someone that can. I've been doing this for a while and looking forward to helping anybody I can move forward. Thank you very much. Have a great day.